Students of all ages benefit from artistic learning, innovative thinking, and creativity, no matter if it happens in the home, in school, or out in the community. That's why, as county executive, I join many across our nation each year in celebrating National Arts and Education Week as one way to recognize the impact of the arts and to share their message with friends, family, and the entire community. National Arts and Education Week is celebrated the second week in September, this year during the week of September 12th through 18th. Celebrating National Arts and Education Week brings attention to the value of arts education and the need to support equitable access to the arts for all learners. The arts are part of our community's economic prosperity and a big part of Frederick County's rich history and bright future. One way we recognize National Arts and Education Week is to feature student art in Winchester Hall each September. This is the 7th year that I have featured student artists and their incredible works of art, and I continue to be amazed by their talent and creativity. This artwork brightens our hallways and it brightens our day. Let's hear from some of the talented student artists who came to Winchester Hall to talk about their art.
I was really excited. I'm wait, what? I was that because at first when we got the letter, I was reading it and I'm what's Winchester Hall? And then I searched it up and I was I'm going there? My artwork's going there? So I was really happy, excited, and my whole family was really supportive of it. Yeah.
I've always grown up with art around me. My dad used to take photos a lot. My older brother was in music before I did. So since 4th grade, I've been in band as well. So arts have always been kind of important to me in that sense.
Well, I feel it can show a lot about a person and what they think, and it helps people express themselves, and it helps people, educate themselves. I draw whatever comes to my mind. If I brainstorm an idea, then I sketch it or paint it or whatever I like.
I like art because sometimes I just get out my emotions and draw my colors that I feel, and it really helps show how happy I am. Sometimes if I'm happy I might draw a rainbow. Sometimes if I'm calm I'll draw something like a flower.
What makes me the happiest of my picture is it's my favorite bird, so I love looking at the colors. It makes it bright. It's very nice to feel I've accomplished something. How I did it was I drew a small oval on the top and the big oval on the bottom, and then I did a big beak.
So the media I used for this project was actually magazine scraps. I looked through magazines and I picked out all the colors I wanted and cut out those strips, as you can see, for the background, and I cut out all of those pieces. All of those little dots you see, they're all small little black magazine pieces. None of it's Sharpie or anything. Yeah, and it took me very long, and it even got to the point where for those little details, I was using tweezers and toothpicks to piece them in the exact spot I wanted.
This is actually based on a photo I took in Baker Park. Later in my 7th grade art class, there's a pen and ink assignment, and for that assignment, I was I have to draw this.
I'd like to share a proclamation. Whereas arts education is an essential element of a complete and well-rounded education, and whereas arts education enables students to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills, discipline and collaboration, imagination and creativity, and whereas arts education improves overall academic achievement and prepares students for college, careers, and citizenship readiness. And whereas arts education contributes to growth outside of the classroom, including increasing a student's likelihood to participate in civic life, volunteerism, and community engagement. And whereas to succeed in today's economy, students must develop traits that business leaders demand in a 21st century workforce, such as communicating through words, images, sounds, and movement. And whereas the arts are an integral part of Frederick County's rich history and contribute to our economic and cultural vitality. Now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, I do hereby proclaim September 12th through 18th, 2021 as Arts and Education Week in Frederick County, and I commend this observance to all our citizens. It's signed by me, Jan Gardner, County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, and is presented this 9th day of September 2021. The arts are important, not only in education, but throughout our Frederick County community. I encourage everyone to support the arts and our local artists during National Arts and Education Week and all throughout the year. Frederick County is proud of our wonderful art culture and our artists, like those we featured today. We're fortunate in Frederick County to have live theater, musical performances, marching bands, orchestras, church and community choirs, community art, and just so much more to enjoy. The arts enrich our lives and our community.